In today's video, I'm going to be sharing a few things I wish I knew earlier about money. If you're in your late teens, early 20s, or you're still even in school, the tips I'm about to share are going to be extremely helpful, so I suggest you watch till the end. Let's get straight into it. So jumping straight, the first thing I wish I knew is to start making money while in school. Back in school, when I think about making money, it always starts with graduating from school, getting this very big job. I'll be paid this very huge amount as salary, and I would use it to get everything that I desire and everything that I wanted. I didn't know the reality of things at all. As I began to make friends and communicate with people that are more experienced in these things than I am, I began to realize that the labor market is not as easy as I thought it was. It was actually very tough. So I came to a realization that if I wanted the kind of life that I was dreaming to live, I would have to become an entrepreneur. I'm not saying that you make more money being an entrepreneur than working a 9 to 5. No, I'm saying that the particular life that I wanted to live would require me to become an entrepreneur. So I started trying my hands at different things, and when everything started to work and make sense to me, I remember the way I felt. I felt this deep regret, wishing that I started on time, wishing that I knew these things on time. I just imagined where I would be if I knew these things on time, if I had started the things that I was doing on time. But it's okay. Whenever you start, it's okay. If you're still in school and you're watching this video, focus on your studies, but always remember that your studies is not everything. There is more to life than your study, obviously, but I'm not saying you should abandon your studies. Focus on your studies and also create time to do other things. I'll leave a link to a book in my description box, a book that you can read to help you on your path to choosing what you would want to do in school or what you would want to do after school. Even if you don't want to start making money while in school, you can just equip yourself with all the knowledge necessary so that once you're out from school, you can just start immediately. So the second thing I wish I knew earlier was that I don't have to have all the money in the world in order to start saving. I don't even need to have a job in order to start saving. I can literally save from the money that my parents give to me. No matter how little, even if you have a steady source of income or you don't, maybe you're just getting money from your parents or getting money from family or your guardian, no matter the amount of money, no matter how small it is, the most important thing is having the attitude of saving, not the money that you are saving. So by the time you start making a lot of money, you have the saving habits already. So the next thing I wish I knew is that investing is not for a particular age. Just like saving, I thought that I had to get to a particular level or age in order to start investing. I was not educated money wise while growing, so I had no sort of financial education at all. I just knew I needed to have a house, to buy a house, because I would love to live in my own house and not pay rent. That was the only type of investment I thought about, and I wish I knew better. There are various investment options regardless of your income level or the amount of money you have, and you can totally start investing at any age. You don't have to get to a certain age in order to invest. If your location requires that you get to a particular age before you start investing, you can get a family member to help you, you can get your parents to help you, you can get a friend to help you. By the time you get to the age of investing, you already have something going for you. The fourth thing I wish I knew earlier about money is to stay away from quick money. Back then in school, Ponzi scheme was very popular, and I dipped my whole soul and body into it. I learned the hard way. I lost a whole lot of money, and after that I never go for anything that has that type of wide profit margin. Any investment that has a wide profit margin involves more risk. So it's either you make that money or you lose everything. To me, that's what I think. Stay away from schemes like this, or stay away from things like this unless you are able to bear the risk. Okay, if you are able to bear the risk, then by all means. The fifth thing I wish I knew is to avoid impulsive spending. A couple of friends and I would always tell ourselves that we would spend our money and do the things that we want to do because we are young and we can do it, and when we get older, we would worry about old people stuff. Please, money is not old people stuff. I wish I knew better. So Nobody is putting any pressure on you to achieve certain things at this age. But the thing is, this is the age to cultivate certain habits that will benefit you in future. Of course, live your life, live freely, buy the things you want to, enjoy your youth, but that doesn't have to mean blowing all your money, okay? You can have savings while enjoying your life. You can be responsible while enjoying your youth. So it doesn't have to be throwing caution into the air and just doing irresponsible things before you know that you're living your youth. No. So the sixth thing I wish I knew earlier is that nobody is coming to change my financial life. When I started thinking of making money in school and thinking of how to, start businesses, I would daydream and think of making friends with someone that has a lot of money, and the person asking me of my ideas and plans, and I share it with them, and they will be so impressed that they will give me all the money in the world to start the business, because why? They're my friend. Newsflash: nobody's coming to nobody's coming nobody's coming to bring you out of your financial situation. I'm not saying that these things don't happen. I'm saying that this shouldn't be your plan or hope, because you're definitely going to get disappointed. Just focus on doing the work yourself, and if the work or business that you have decided to do requires that you start with a capital, figure out a way to get capital, and know that you must not get it immediately. Just start saving for a particular period of time, put your money together, and when it's complete, you use it to start your business. The next thing I wish I knew earlier is not to save my money in the bank. I think everyone knows this at this point, but if you don't know not to save your money in the bank, I'll tell you why. When you save your money in the bank, you have little to no profit. You don't have profit at all, to be very honest, because of all the charges and everything that they are going to be removing from your account. At the end of the day, you've lost more money and you've made peanuts. Like, in fact, these days I don't even see any interest. You can save your money on high profit saving platforms where you won't have unnecessary charges, and you would even aim profits from saving on their platform. The last thing I wish I knew earlier is to budget and plan my money better. I did budget, I did plan, but I never followed through with what I have budgeted and planned. Budgeting and planning is not just doing the paperwork, it's also following through with what you have agreed to do. So that brings us to the end of this video. I hope it was really helpful to you. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. Also turn on your post notifications so you get notified each time I post a new video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.